Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new year at King's. We're warmly waving goodbye to last year's Year 13 and welcoming new Year 7s. I'm here with you today, your first podcast host, Michael Grace.
Hi, and I'm here also. My name's Theo Flavin.
And without further ado, we'll jump straight into the news from last year's Term 6. We're beginning today with departmental news. We're going to start with physics. To start off with, Year 10 students were given the opportunity to sit a 1 hour and 50-minute physics challenge in May, which is the Junior Physics Challenge, of which King's received 14 gold awards, 23 silver and 8 bronze. So we've got well done to all of those people, and especially well done to the 14 gold awards. Further up the school, in Year 12, Julian Huddart was invited to Cambridge University twice due to his success in physics. Well done to him.
In other physics news, Colin Stewart gave students from King's, Walton, KG Priory and West Grantham Academy a fascinating talk on the nature of time. He posed interesting questions about time travel, paradoxes and the nature of free will. He also opened the school library earlier that same day and he answered some questions from students about his book and what it's like to be an author. So if you're interested in those answers, you can always look to the school newsletter.
Moving on to other departments, we'll continue with sciences for now. On June the 17th, Year 12s were given the opportunity to sit the Cambridge Chemistry Challenge, which was written by Cambridge University. It's a 70-mark paper, and out of the people that sat it, 5 received gold awards, 7 silver and 5 copper. There's a special mention to Oliver Marsh, who got the highest in the year. Moving on to biology, on the 6th of June, Professor Patrick McClure was invited to King's to discuss his career in virology with Year 12 biologists, including how his work on viral genomes helped understanding COVID-19 and how he helped diagnosing Ebola in isolated communities in Africa.
Moving on to the humanities now, the history department ran the battlefields trip last year, which was an enormous success. Students visited the Passchendaele Museum, the Arras Underground Tunnels and multiple World War I cemeteries. Year 8 students also visited the Newark Civil War Centre in early July and learnt about the impact of the Civil War upon the town. Now turning to RE, Year 7 students were visited by the Hinduism Education Services from Nottingham. They learnt more about the Hindu faith and got to participate in an interactive storytelling session. We also have to mention that Term 6 concluded the first year of King's running a GCSE drama course. The students have had a successful year, but many have said that the highlight was a visit to the Theatre Royal in Nottingham, where students saw a production of one of their GCSE texts, Blood Brothers.
Moving away from departmental news now, we're going to go on to the debating news, important to 2 debaters here. In June, King's debaters welcomed Nikki and Diane from NHS Lincolnshire Integrated Care Board to discuss where they think the NHS should focus efforts for the NHS Lincolnshire Joint Forward Plan, which is discussing where funding will be allocated for the next 5 years. Nikki and Diane said that they were blown away by students' enthusiasm, so well done to all the debaters. In other debating news, 5 students, Max Ligo, Finn Jones, Tashma Pundu, Dan Riley and Tom Sefton, were invited to the Youth Council on the 11th of July at the Council Chambers in an initiative to promote political activism for young people in the area. Moving on now to Year 12 work experience, from Harlexton Manor down the road to the Ivy Brain Tumour Centre in Arizona, all of Year 12 spent the week from the 3rd to the 7th of July on work experience, finding out about life in the working world. Quotes in the newsletter describe this as insightful, enriching, enlightening and fulfilling. It's an all-round good experience for the whole year group.
Okay, we're going to finish off now by talking about Sports Day. It was a toughly fought battle, but Fox House eventually came out on top. We've now retained the trophy for 3 years in a row. Josh Brahua also set a phenomenal record in the shot put, and I would know because I watched him do it and I also came last. So there we are. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll hope to see you next time.
Thanks all. Goodbye.